my friends, and welcome to the present moment. I invite you to leave a like and say hello, and that can be your expression of generosity to help this community grow and also help more people to come across these wonderful teachings that we will be looking at today. There's no need to understand or not understand or anything. Everything is irrelevant. What you think, what you feel in your mind, what you feel in your body, irrelevant, 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 finish. Just to open up to the present moment experiencing, and even to open up to the opening up. Today we will be reading through and listening to the teachings of Thich Nhat Hanh. And it's really a great opportunity to come back to the basics, to come back to the heart of the practice, and really make use and put into practice these teachings, not only for ourselves, but for all. If we are just focused on practicing for ourselves, meditating for ourselves, changing our life for ourselves, so that we can have less suffering, we can have more freedom or happiness or peace or whatever just for ourselves, it's always going to be a little bit problematic because it's not just you. It's not all about you. We are a part of the environment. We are a part of the whole. And when we practice, it's so essential that we open up and we share out and we practice for all, not just for ourselves. Our reading today is going to be coming directly from Thich Nhat Hanh's book on fear, Essential Wisdom for Getting Through the Storm. We shouldn't try or get this idea in our mind about having a life without storms. There's going to be difficulties. There's going to be complicatedness. There are going to be barriers inside of ourselves, in the world, in our relationships with other people. This is just natural. But with our practice, with our opening up, right, with our sharing out, we are more able to make use of the essential wisdom for getting through that storm and for transforming that suffering that will be there. It's not about getting rid of suffering. It's not about getting rid of what we don't want to deal with and getting what we want. It's about opening ourselves up to transformation and to healing, to awaken with the nothingness, to awaken with the doing good deeds, to awaken with the present moment breathing, to awaken with the present moment seeing, to awaken with the present moment hearing. Very accessible, very basic, and yet limitless. Thich Nhat Hanh will now guide us through ways that we can practice in a simple, accessible, moment by moment way. It's not complicated. We don't need to believe in anything to practice or to follow. It's just to do it. So please, I invite you to open up your heart, open up your mind, open up your body, open the opening itself. Take a few deep breaths. And let's listen to these Dharma teachings together. And let's walk the path. 8 practices for transforming fear. Releasing fear from body and feelings. 8 simple mindfulness exercises. Practicing mindful breathing helps us experience joy and peace. When we concentrate on our breath, we are not carried off by thoughts about the past or the future. We are free of all thinking. When we are lost in thought, we can't really be present. Descartes said, this Western philosopher, Descartes said, "I think, therefore I am." But most of the time, the truth is more like, "I think, Therefore, I am not really here. When we bring our attention to our in breath, we are not thinking about our in breath. It is direct experiencing. The direct experiencing, the present moment experiencing, the seeing in the seeing itself, the hearing in the hearing itself, the breathing in the breathing itself. When we bring our attention to our in breath, we are not thinking about our in breath. It is direct experience. We are living our in breath. Our in breath is not a thought, it is a reality. We are living the reality that is our in breath. Breathing in, I enjoy my in breath. When we breathe this way, in mindfulness, we can see many things. We can touch the miracle of life, because when we breathe mindfully, we realize that we are alive. To be alive is a fantastic thing. To be present in the here and now, breathing, is a miracle. To be alive is one of the greatest miracles. Parents holding their newborn child know this. People on their deathbeds know it too. To be alive, breathing, taking steps on this planet is a wonderful thing. We don't need to drink wine or host a dinner party to celebrate life. We can celebrate in every moment with our breathing and our steps, opening up in every moment, opening to the present moment experiencing in each and every moment. With mindfulness and concentration, we can get in touch and live every moment of our daily lives as a miracle, and we can do it right now, today. Okay? So it's not just to enter into starting an exercise routine or starting a meditation routine so that we can be more concentrated or so that we can meet this goal that we have in our life. But it is to penetrate into the miracle of life, the celebration of life right here and right now, to enter into it fully with our breathing and our steps. The energy of mindfulness can be generated anytime, anywhere. With mindful breathing, mindful walking, that energy brings us deeply in touch with the wonders of life. Everything is a wonder. Everything we see, everything we hear, everything we feel, present moment experiencing is a wonder. It's almost unbelievable. It's almost uncomprehendable, this present moment experiencing. And that is what brings us happiness, being in touch with the wonders of life, life just as it is, here and now. Not these big, complicated goals or pleasurable experiences that we are searching after. Our practice is very concrete, very simple. When you breathe in and really pay attention to your in breath, there will be a change right away. You are more there and you touch more of reality. When you practice walking meditation, you walk so mindfully that you are able to be in touch with reality in a deeper way, opening up to present moment experiencing, to be in touch exactly, precisely at that moment, the miracle of direct experiencing, this wonder of life. How closely you are in touch with reality depends on your way of breathing and looking. Here are some simple exercises of mindful breathing to use whenever fear arises. Exercises 1 through 4 are for taking care of the body. Exercises 5 through 8 are for taking care of the feelings. So this was a little bit of an introduction, an invitation for our practice. Um, was that clear to everyone? Was that a good invitation? And is the audio and video working okay, working clearly at this time? Can you see me clearly and hear me clearly? And we do need that. We do need the invitation. We do need the encouragement. We do need someone or something or some place or some time that kind of invites us to open, gives us permission to open, gives us permission to penetrate into present moment experiencing, regardless of the hubbub, right? Regardless of the mistakes, the success, the failure, the profit, the loss, to enter into present moment experiencing. This invitation is so precious, so essential. But it's up to us as individuals or us as a part of the whole to put it into practice, to penetrate into it, to enter into it. We can't rely on anyone else to hold our hand. We have to hold our own hand and open up, or hold our own hand and walk with mindfulness, or hold our own hand and breathe with mindfulness now, precisely now. When else are we going to practice? When else are we going to experience this miracle of life? That's what makes it a miracle. It's right here, it's right now. You don't have to do anything to find it. Exercise 1. The first exercise, and don't be put off by this word exercise. It's an invitation and a tool, an avenue to walk down and to see for yourself, to experience for yourself. The first exercise, the first opening, let's say, the first opening is extremely simple, but it brings great benefit. The insight that you are really here alive. And you are not only this body, but also your environment. You are all of this. If we are just thinking about, I am here and I am alive, of course, this is not a miracle. This is just self-chat. This is just chatter. This is just thoughts and words and phrases. But the insight, right, the direct seeing into that you are really here, alive, and that you are not just this body, let alone just this thought or this story that's just temporary coming up, but that you are everything, everything, everything. You are all of this. The practice is so simple, yet it can bring the miracles of joy and happiness, opening up to this reality, opening up to this insight that you are really here alive. And that you are not just this body, but you're also the environment, everything. And that everything is in everything. Nothing exists separately from anything else. So every sensation, every feeling in the body or in the mind is this opening to enter into everything, everything. The first opening is breathing in, I know this is an in-breath. Breathing out, I know this is an out-breath. Breathing in, I know this is an in-breath. Breathing out, I know this is an out-breath. We can try it. Let's try it, okay? This opening. Breathing in, I know this is an in-breath. Breathing out, I know this is an out-breath. And don't close around this practice. Don't contract around this practice. It's an opening. Breathing in, I know this is an in-breath. Breathing out, I know this is an out-breath. We recognize the in-breath as an in-breath and the out-breath as an out-breath. It's easy. It is easy. When we do that, we bring our attention to the in and out breath. We let go of our thinking. We let go of the past, of the future, of our projects. We are only with our breath and we are free. That means we are also letting go of the letting go. We are free. Our in-breath becomes the sole object of our attention and awareness. We can enjoy just breathing. Let's try for a moment. Let's open for a moment. Recently, I've found it very nourishing to open up my arms, open up my hands, open up my eyes, my ears. Breathing in, I know this is an in-breath. Breathing out, I know this is an out-breath. Exercise 2. Breathing in, I follow my in-breath all the way from the beginning to the end. Breathing out, I follow my out-breath all the way from the beginning to the end. The in-breath may last 2 seconds, 5 seconds, or more. You follow the entire in-breath from the very beginning to the very end, without any interruption, and you enjoy the whole journey, the whole length of the breath. In that way, your concentration becomes stronger and stronger. That is how we train ourselves in concentration. Mindfulness, present moment awareness of what's happening right now, carries with it the energy of concentration. And with concentration, conditions are ripe for insight to manifest at any moment, and that is to open, not to constrict. That's the experience of insight, the experience of opening, not contracting. So the first exercise is the identification of the in-breath and the out-breath. We recognize the in-breath is happening, the out-breath is happening. The second exercise involves staying with the in-breath and the out-breath for their whole length. So we can see that it's almost beyond simple. It's almost beyond accessible. It's very, very using it and not getting attached to using it. Using only, experiencing only, opening up. Exercise is breathing in. I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out. I am aware of my whole body. Breathing in. I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out. I am aware of my whole body. During the length of the in-breath, you get in touch with your physical body, and your body becomes the object of your mindfulness. That means bringing the mind back to the body. There is a reunification, a reunion of the body and the mind so that you are truly present, body and mind together. A lot of the time, we have to rely on something, right? We have to make use of something to navigate our life. Otherwise, we are just empty headed, wandering around, right? We don't know up from down, we don't know good from bad, etc. So many of us are in this habit or fall into these states where we are hyper fixating, hyper relying on the mind, mental phenomena, stories, beliefs, ideas, narratives that are going on. And they oftentimes correlate or relate to the body, but we're actually hyper fixating, hyper focusing on the mind, believing in the mind, following the mind around, following the thoughts around, feeding those thoughts, lost in those thoughts, not really present. So, in this third exercise, okay, breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I am aware of my whole body. We are participating in and opening up to a reunification of the mind and body so that we are truly present, mind and body together. And that means we're giving our body a sense of legitimacy or truth, that the body is also telling the truth. The body is also relevant, right? The body is also authentic. And the body is not entangled in these complicated thoughts and stories. We can even say that the body is beyond mental phenomena, and it's right here. But we oftentimes neglect it, right? And abuse it and forget it and don't give it our attention. So, bringing the mind back to the body, there is a reunification, a reunion of the body and the mind so that you are truly present, body and mind together. Oneness of body and mind is the object of the third exercise. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. And we can use this phrase, we can repeat this phrase as we practice. This is an act of reconciliation between the mind and the body, right? A coming to terms, a repairing friendly relationship, restore friendly relationship between the mind and the body, so that you give the body its fair shake. You listen to the body, you listen to the heart, you listen to the breathing. The body and mind come together. Perhaps you've abandoned and neglected your body for some time. This can be that maybe you haven't taken care of your body in a skillful way, but it can also be that you haven't offered legitimacy to the body. You haven't seen the body as being an authentic part of you, right? But rather, the body is just this thing that your thoughts use to get what they want and to avoid what they don't want. So you can imagine that the body and mind will have a difficult relationship in that kind of situation. The present moment experiencing, opening up the eyes, the ears, hearing, seeing. Where is the entanglement with thought? It's not there. It's empty. So this is an act of reconciliation. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Perhaps you have abandoned and neglected your body for some time. You may not have taken good care of your body in the way you eat or the way you work. So this is a moment when you bring your awareness back to your body and care for and reconcile with your body. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. And we know very well that breathing like this, you are really here, you are really alive, and you have something to offer to other people. You are here for yourself, and you are here for others. Let's open together for a few moments. Aware of the present moment breathing, in breath and out breath. Following the in breath for the entire in breath. Following the out breath for the entire out breath. Aware of the whole body as you are breathing in. Aware of the whole body as you are breathing out. Your heart. Relax. Not drifting, but opening widely. And reconciling, forgiving, repairing this friendly relationship with the present moment experiencing, the mind and the body together, opening here in the present. Forgiving, opening, reconciling, mind and body together, following the in breath, following the out breath, the whole body expansive, widening out, forgiving out. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. And we know very well that breathing like this, you are really here. You are really alive. And you have something to offer to other people. You're here for yourself, and you are here for others. Exercise 4. We should apply this practice in our daily lives. Being with our body, being with your body, you can see what's going on in the body. You may recognize that there is tension or pain in the body. Perhaps the pain is chronic because you have allowed it to go on like that for a long time. You have allowed the tension and pain to accumulate in the body. Now, as you return to the body, you can do something to release the tension and reduce the pain. That is why the Buddha offered us the fourth exercise. Breathing in, I am aware of some tension and pain in my body. Breathing out, I calm and release the tension and pain in my body. The third exercise is recognizing the existence of the body, right? Going back to that validity, the authenticity of the body, the relevance of the body in terms of the mind body experience. The third exercise is recognizing the existence of the body. And the fourth exercise is releasing tension, allowing the tension to flow out of the body. Right? It's that out, it's that opening, it's that offering out, not just to constrict around our meditation practice. Breathing in, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing out, I am aware of my whole body. Breathing in, I am aware of some tension and pain in my body. Breathing out, I calm and release the tension and pain in my body. When tension is released, pain is reduced. Can we try this exercise for a moment, or this opening for a moment together? Opening the body, opening the heart, breathing in, aware of the whole body. Breathing out, aware of the whole body. Breathing in, aware of some tension or pain in the body, or some uncomfortableness, some difficulty, aware in the body. Breathing out, calm and release the tension and pain in the body. And be careful to, you don't have to do anything to be aware of your body. Your body's here. That's kind of where the reconciliation comes in, because there's this confusion or there's tension maybe with the mind, where we want to be so involved in our thinking and attached to the mind, separate from the body. Reconciliation here is just to come home to the body. It's right here. You don't need to put forth effort to be aware of your body, but it's a willingness to open up to this aspect of your present moment experiencing. And then to be aware of any tension or uncomfortableness or unsatisfactoriness in that opening. And then to relax it and to free it, to release it out, to offer it out. So with the first four exercises, we learn to handle our breathing and our body, to be with, to take care of our body. Okay? I am not just my thoughts and projects. I have a body. I am not just my thoughts and projects. I have a body. I want to take good care of my body and handle it well. The breath is part of my body. And since everything is connected, we are already starting to get in touch with feelings. Because when we get in touch with our body, we recognize the tension, the pain. Tension produces an unpleasant sensation, an unpleasant feeling. Pain is also an unpleasant feeling. Because of that, we practice letting go. We release the tension so that we can feel better and reduce the pain in the body. These exercises of mindful breathing are very methodical, very direct, very accessible. Let's take some moments to open, okay? Open the body, open the heart, open the arms, the eyes, the ears. Right? Remember these 4 steps. Recognizing that the in-breath is happening. Recognizing that the out-breath is happening. And really open up. Following the in-breath for the whole in-breath. Following the out-breath for the whole out-breath. Breathing in, aware of the whole body. Breathing out, aware of the whole body. And widen out the body, open up the body wholeheartedly. Just at this moment, just like this. Open the opening itself. Breathe the breathing itself, even if it's just for one moment. That moment is everything, everything. Aware of the whole body. Breathing in, aware of any tension or uncomfortableness in the body. Any tension. Breathing out, relax, calm that tension in the body. Release it, offer it out. Not drifting, just opening. Open to the emptiness. Open to the opening itself. Relax the relaxing itself. Offer forgiveness. Offer reconciliation. offer the ending, the finishing. Breathing in, aware of the whole body, and even to expand out, to open out, aware of the body, aware of the whole body. There's no effort required. Breathing in, aware of any uncomfortable, aware of any tension, aware of any unsatisfactory. Not shy about it, not avoiding it, not getting rid of it. Aware of any unsatisfactory in the whole body. Breathing out, offer the release, offer the finishing, offer the ending, offer the forgiveness. Open the heart, open the body, open the hands, turn the hands outward. Share out this great blessing of forgiveness and finishing and ending. Any particular mental phenomena, any particular physical phenomena, irrelevant, irrelevant. Awaken with the emptiness. Purify with the emptiness. Purify the purifying. Open out widely, freely. Free the freely. Please listen closely, my friends. Manjushri is the principal leading bodhisattva of this world. Yet, because he made up the idea of seeing Buddha and made up the idea of hearing Dharma, he was overcome by the inconceivable power of Buddha and cast down between two enclosures of iron mountains. It is not that he did not know how to specially act as a standard for students. Rather, he is commanding all students of later times not to concoct such seeing and hearing as he did. Just have no doctrines of existence, non-existence, and so on. No views of being, non-being, and so on. Pass through and beyond the three stages, whatever they may be. This is called the wish-fulfilling gem. This is called jewel flowers supporting your feet. If you create a view of Buddha, or a view of truth, or views of anything at all, existent, non-existent, or whatever, these are called illusions of diseased eyes. Based upon opinion, they may also be called the enclosure of views, the lid of views, or the affliction of views. Right now, in moment after moment of awareness, if all that is seen, heard, supposed, and perceived, and all defiling data of afflictions and passions are thoroughly cleared, then even a single atom, even a single form is a Buddha. Even a single moment of thought is the past, present, and future body-mind of the one Buddha. Thought after thought, who knows how many, this is represented as Buddha's filling space. This is represented as a Buddha replicating. This is represented as a precious shrine appearing. So my friends, we will finish with a water blessing, which is the special dish of this temple. So go ahead, you can get a bottle of water, or you can get a pitcher of water, something like that. The best is if you can get a bottle of water and step outside and pour with me. But you can also get just a container to pour water in, and then something to pour water. It can just be a cup and a bowl. Okay? And we will finish with this water blessing. And the water blessing is a way of sharing the merit and sharing the blessing, sharing the ending, sharing the finishing, sharing the freeing with all beings, above, below, inside, outside. Because it's not just us here, it's not just you, it's not your body, it's not just your mind. We are a part of the whole. So open out widely, my friends, and you can see about getting your water to pour, to bless. You can also just watch. Don't worry. Release the releasing itself. Offer the offering itself. Forgive the forgiving itself. Open widely. Ahosi, Ahosi. Mekyo, Mekyo, irrelevant, irrelevant. The irrelevant is irrelevant in itself. The forgiving is forgiving itself. The opening is opening itself. Awaken with the emptiness. Offer out the great freedom. Free the great freedom. Breathe the breathing, see the seeing, offer out widely, open out widely. Mekyo, Mekyo, soul, soul. My, finish, resolve, ending. Reconcile with the reconciliation itself. Open the opening itself. Finish. Finish the finishing itself and the ending itself. Not grasping the not grasping itself. Forgive the forgiving itself. Okay, my dear friends, thank you all so much for being here and sharing this practice with me, or rather opening with me. And we have such a thriving and precious community here. So I hope everyone feels inspired to open widely, open the heart, open the mind, and to share out, to bless out this freedom that is natural. It is more natural than nature, so we can enjoy it freely, and even to go beyond enjoying and going beyond being free. Okay, please, you are invited to leave a like, and also you can share, you can invite other people to join us here. You are also invited to join me where I am. Let's try to open more, to share out more, and whenever we find ourselves constricting around something, whether it's true or not true, or important or not important, when we find ourselves to be constricting, to be closing, to be wrapping around, open widely. Open the heart, pour some water, share some blessing, and let's be free. Especially be free from being free. Okay. That's it, my friends. I appreciate you. Keep going. Ahosi, forgive, forgive, forgive. Thank you. Open.